bafale isi hakilo tuwoluto isi bule imila miraro kono na sede yaro wuce kono.
I would ask you just to assume a comfortable seating position and just to draw the microphone closer to you.
Ako isi nyama mente batandila iya daha ye ni ji ye microphone katandi puru nyinkamala ibe memem fola si senea.
So that you don't strain yourself whilst you're talking.
Nyinkamala ikana bata mamangola nibe diamola.
As I guide you through your testimony, we will cover the following topics.
Akobitunga telebe tambile inyato nyininkarola karola ila sede yaro kono akobitunga ladiamo be fanna lumenu mala.
We will first of all go through some background information.
Ako follow mbe follow le ite fongola kibaro le la jumale mu itati.
We will go through your educational history, your work experience.
Mbe dunna ila tariko kono ila karango londo kabra follow la fala bandula wokola nsina lung e fongola kukotangulu kono menu bulata londo nin karango noma.
Just so that the commissioners and members of the audience will have a sense of who you are as a person.
Puru commissionalu animmo kotangulu menu bijang isalom italo mujumati.
We will then cover your arrest and detention.
Akobitu tumo nsina futa dinkirato ye muta wato men aning ye sindi dula kilinke ke mabu.
At the National Intelligence Agency headquarters in Banjul.
Menketa NIA ola kordati Banjul.
The Banjul Police Headquarters.
Aning Banjul Police korda bato.
The Police Intervention Unit Headquarters also in Kanifing.
Aning PIU Police Intervention Unit la korda ba membe Kanifing.
And finally, your detention at Janjangbure prisons in Makati.
Aning fanan sita labang samba kate isindi Janjangbure kasola Janjangbure sate oto.
We will also want you to tell us how you eventually got released. And whether anything happened to you thereafter. And the overall impact this had on you and your family. The commissioners will then have an opportunity to ask you any questions they may want. And then we will conclude by having you tell us a few remarks you may have. Are you prepared to start?
Are?
Yes.
What are your full names?
Imam AL Haiba Hydara.
My name is Al Haiba Hydara.
Do you have any titles that you are referred to?
Kabiring nata almameya damuta lafa kankafo Imam AL Haiba Hydara.
When I became an imam, the title of imam was added there and I was called Imam AL Haiba Hydara.
And what is your current address?
Mbesirim Brikama Nyambai.
I'm staying at Brikama Nyambai.
Where were you born?
Iwuluta mintole.
Iwuluta Badibu Yalal Tankonjala.
I was born in Badibu, Yagal, Tankal.
Yalal Tankonjala.
Thank you very much. I guess I'm not the only one who had difficulty interpreting that word, so that's why I left it up to you guys. And when were you born?
February Tilmuang Animfula 97.
22nd of February 1997. Iko Sanjuma?
97.
97.
Ah.
Ahani iwuluta lungume 97 wo mamme ko beje
1997.
Do you have a copy of your ID card?
Iwuluta lungume.
Ah?
Ako iwuluta lungume wota keno la 1997 ko
1970.
Aha. 1970.
Imam, do you have a copy of your ID card on you?
Akoila ID card
Yes, it is with me.
And we just have a look at it. I think that will give us
Ajibewa.
It says that your date of birth is the 22nd of February 1970. Thank you very much, Imam.
Amunta ko wala nyinti February karotil mo anim flow 1970 ibuluta osangole kono.
You already told us that you are an imam, is that correct?
Yenyum fonyi na foka pare ko mu alimamol halimbi be almami yalal ba.
Hade
Yes.
hanbi.
That is what I am, up till date.
And at what particular mosque?
Ibe jaman jumal to almami yala.
Banjul Kuluntila Jidula.
At the Banjul International Airport.
Do you have any other work that you do currently?
Ako fodo kudo be bulle bang ikamen ke saying almami yakola.
Yanninka ke almamoti mu teacher letinu Arabic teacher Islamic Institute Alaji Bandin Dramela Karamumbe Birkama and Duhansai Wafanambe only.
Before I became an imam, I was an Islamic teacher at Al Haji Bandin Drames Islamic School in Brikama.
And I'm still on the job.
And you're still teaching there, is that correct?
Ako hanimbi dungi be karandiro la jele.
Hade.
Yes.
And can you tell us what your educational background is?
Ako faisa fono nye ila karangoto ila makamu karangola londo la karola ye tu kunjumanyo lesoto.
Karango nga kumase ngulu fale bulu wale mbulo safe nga alqurano karawo wale bulu fonga bang.
I started from my father. He taught me and I learned from him until I completed my Quranic schooling.
Can you tell us what your father's name was?
Afonyeng ifama to mumunetinung.
Fama tomu Abdul Qadir Haidara.
My father's name was Abdul Qadir Hydara.
And what did you learn from him?
Yemune karangate bulu.
Al-Qur'ana kuluba ngole kara.
The original Quran, that's what I learned from him.
And how long did you spend under him learning the Quran?
Ye sanji jelle kabulo kono al-Qur'ano karangola menkata nying al-Qur'ana kuluba nyindi.
E sanji tansile.
It's up to 10 years.
And tell us more about your education. Did you do anything else after that?
Ako hanimbi continue ila londo la karole ya fonye brio bang yo tukungu bang. Foina tenten karango la le hanibi bang.
Hade anatanki dolale to purungata kitabolu fasari ke karang mimbe ko nying sariyan kitabolu wala mu nyomiti mori bambije kafae Sheikh Alhaji Mamma Jallo ala sate to mu ker mamati ayenki waleto.
Yeah, after completing the Quran with my father, he sent me to Nyomi, Ker Mamma. There was a big scholar called Cherno Mamma Jallo, so that I can go and do more on the Sharia, the Sharia law, and look at other books concerning the Islamic religion, including the Sharia. That's where I learned the Sharia at Ker Cherno Mamma in the hands of Cherno Alhaji Cherno Mamma Jallo.
And how many years of education did you receive from him?
Sanji jelle karango ke obuloko no.
Sanji lulu nyonke obulle.
I spent 5 years there.
Sanji warawula.
Yes, I spent 7 years there.
And after you finished from Sering Mama, where did you go to next?
Biribata Sering Mama ya itata mintola kotake.
Ya birimbota Mama ya otumolo nata join Brikama Islamic Institute Alaji Bandin Dramela Karamot.
After I left Kirmama, that was when I came and joined the Islamic Institute at Alaji Bandin Drames.
And that is where you're currently working right now, is that correct?
Alung hanimbi be karandiro la woleto wolembang.
Ade bewolt.
Yes, that's where I am.
And can you tell us what kind of education you received there, and at what point did you start and at what point did you end?
Ako safo nyambitum wairi kuja male kitabu la ni sariyangul yolu befo sai yemun nimmul le karang nying alfa babulu Cherno Mama Jallo ya folo tim tukunjumal to fo itata bang tukunjumal to jannena Brikama.
Otumo ning alqur'ano banta karan ni tata karan taluto ka sariyan kitabol da kuma se kitabo mine ka fole al akhdariyu ena woto asmawiyu
yo mbatu. In those days, if you complete the Quran, the main original Quran, you have to go and start reading the Sharia law, and you start with a Sharia book called book following
al-Akhdari.
Lakhdari. That's the first book you have to deal with in the Sharia.
Yana Asmawi.
Then you go to another book called Asmawi.
Yana Muqaddimatu.
Then you go to another book called Muqaddimatu.
Yana Risala.
Then you come to Risala.
Yana Lawal.
Then you come to Lawal.
Walla musariyan kitabu baltimilka karannun karantalitu.
These are the big original books of the Sharia law, which you learn from these schools, Islamic schools.
And apart from your Islamic education, did you receive any other type of education whilst you were at the Islamic Institute?
Ako ila Islam londo kola foye londi do fanan karanne baybe Islam karam la tumo menna.
Wato minna mbe bandi na karamoto.
Yes.
Ate alka Arabic ning angale bele tabayrin tichal bi yemil kamol karandi angale kan fanan.
Yes, whilst I was at the Banindram Institute, that Islamic Institute, what we do there is you do both Arabic and English, because there are teachers at that school whose job is to teach other teachers the English language.
And apart from English, did you learn other subjects?
Ako angale kawokola foy kudo fanan karanjela ba.
Hani.
No.
Can you give us a brief rundown of your work experience as an imam? When did you start? What positions did you hold, not only as an imam, but as a religious leader in the Gambia?
Ako bitum afonyen ye palaso lumenu ma bring ye almamiya damuta hana manke almamiya dammanti fodu ye palaso dolu fanalu sotonne anin idunta kolu menu kono e ka kolu menu tamandi do kola karola Gambia banko kanjang almamiya nyin kola.
Janni almamiya bina
Before I became an imam,
ayentara do ko milla amam fatandi walla de.
the works that it found me doing, it did not stop me doing those.
Bara taral mbe karandirola.
Because at that time I was teaching,
Andu almamiya man bondi woto.
and becoming an imam did not stop me from doing that.
Nka gamolu ke
I also host gamos.
amam bondi woto.
It did not also stop me from doing that.
Nka conference ke
I host conferences also.
amam bondi woto.
It did not stop me from doing that.
Sunkaro konon kal Quran fasaro ke kabirin karo dallum folo fo janni luminna be banna amam bondi wo fanando.
Well, during the Ramadan, I have to do the recitations of the Quran and translate it throughout the Ramadan until the end of the Ramadan. I do that every year, and I'm still doing it.
And at what forum do you do that?
Akweka al-Quran fasaro ke mintole amunta misal kamela jamango tolomba mfo mintolem.
Hani jannimbi tan na jame oto wotumo nibe dunna birkama sate kono e botanan sera kunda ma fangola.
Now, before I go into the mosque, in those days, if you came from the secondary end, heading up to Brikama,
Ifutata sila fatoto mi alonko niye marala taikata jara somale birkama lamfe.
when you get to the junction, whereby if you take the left turn, you head towards Jarasoma.
Barniye buluba taikadum birkama sate bale kono.
But then when you take a right turn, you go inside of Brikama town.
Pruta mansero se dia wolem ja owelbo Johnson kungole to kak.
For ease of description of the location, that is where Jar Oil is now located.
Misiro le benunje
There was a mosque there.
nka alquran fasare woleto.
That was where I used to recite and interpret the Quran.
Janninkata airport imam yala.
Before I went to the airport to become an imam there.
Barhan sayo be continue no mankuntu.
But up till date, that is still going on. It has not stopped.
Sunkar o sunkar.
Every Ramadan,
Nka kele.
I do it.
And before you became imam at the airport, were you an imam in any other mosque in the Gambia?
Ako janni be kala almamoti kuluntula jirulato. Foy almame ya follow dula dole to follow bang.
Hani.
No.
And apart from the Islamic conferences and gamas that you would normally preach at, did you participate in any activities within the community?
Ako almame ya aning nying Islamic conference ol ning gamolu menu keketeng folu kola jama molu kono signolu kono fo ka kudol fanal tamandi jele bang menni ningo do ko teklindi
dolla do ko kono fanutale.
Yes, our work is quite wide.
Hani misiro mi jame mi menna korda bala Brikama.
Even the mosque that is close to my house in Brikama.
Fitri sal kola kata safon ko beke kachaleti.
The 7 p.m. towards the 8 p.m. Prayer time, we used to hold discussions there.
Nin kuliyol katanga kacha.
When there are naming ceremonies, we also have discussions.
Nin futusitol katanga kacha.
And when also there are marriage ceremonies, we also have discussions.
All
of those are part of my duties.
And at any point, were you appointed to any particular position?
Ako fo wati sotondele bang ye palaso chika memu palas doku palaso ya chika ya dila meningulu be fatata.
Kabrimbe airport.
When I was at the airport,
hakilo bakang
I can recall
2002.
In 2002,
yang appointed kanke guide oti.
I was appointed as a guide.
Sawo sanning hijilal kata Makkah.
Every year, I used to travel with the people going for the Hajj.
And don't tell them deputy chief guide tinu.
And I was the deputy chief guide then.
GIA.
At the GIA.
More financial.
I also had that.
It was the GIA who appointed you as Hajj guide, is that correct?
Amunta GIA le tombon kekeo Hajj guide tifolemba.
Hade.
Yes.
And can you tell us what that role entailed?
Fo sa fono nye wodo ko akamunni munekije.
Wala minti kata hijilali makoi Makkah.
This is to say that to go and assist the people, the pilgrims in Mecca.
Wakamala ntening flight follow le kata mili follow kata nteni wole kata.
Therefore, I used to travel with those that went with the first flight.
Ninta futata Makkah.
When I arrived at Makkah,
kuluwo kulunjita.
Each plane that touched down.
We hijilalu ntele ko samba Kaaba kono.
Those pilgrims, I am the one who usually took them to the Kaaba.
Puruyela tawafoke.
So that they could perform their tawaf.
Ning misali fe lafta fenna.
And also, for instance, if they wanted something
marseto
at the market,
odi falingo
to change their monies,
bari tol man kango moy
because they don't speak the language,
ntola ke makoy puruka o kwekeye.
I am the one who usually assisted them to transact those, to make those transactions. If someone also gets lost, we are the ones that will take it upon ourselves to look for the person until we get the individual to where they left from. And also the prayers, the statements and that are made during the prayers, we are the ones that used to say those and they will recite after us. All those are the works of the pilgrimage.
And before you actually left for Mecca, did you have any role, did you perform any role here in the Gambia with the pilgrims before you left?
Akomisal kama ning hijito ta sita janali bebula jankata hijola fo ka kulo le tamandi o hiji kol to bang janali bebulila.
Yes.
Nka hijilali bendila janni bita.
We used to gather the pilgrims before we left with them.
Nye karandi.
We teach them
hijo Kenya la
about the affairs of a pilgrimage.
Janimbe dunna kono.
Before we get into it.
Anin sartol milibije.
And also the laws that are there.
So ulfana yitandila.
We also showed them those to them.
Tawafo ka kenyaming.
The way the tawaf is also done.
Safa ni Marwa.
Safa and Marwa.
Fano ka siti nyaming.
How you tie your wrapper.
Bero ka fay nyamin jamra.
How you also throw the stone at Jamra.
We tell
them all of those here before we left. The work starts from here.
And no doubt this is a big religious event for Muslims here in the Gambia. How many pilgrims would you normally get each year?
Ako, ayalon ko, jande Gambia hijilal menu kabojang jama abukake bunda kelindi bari atella karola alka hijilal mo jeli yirko men sambanyola foisa afono a yirko nangamo be kanya na memma
nteba kono wato minna man saylo bari nteba kono wato minna mba doku wala wotumo GIA da maleka molu samba.
The time that I was there, I'm not talking about now, but when I was there at that time, it was the GIA that used to transport pilgrims down there. And our people, they were not less than 1,500 at the time.
Were you a member of any religious organization as well during the time that you were imam and religious leader?
Akwato mebe almameyani dina nyaton kayala. Fo ebe kafulo fanan kono leba mensi kenyin dina kafoldi.
Ahakai mu member of the Supreme Islamic Council.
Yes, I was a member of the Supreme Islamic Council.
And who was the president then when you were a member?
Akujumalo bundala president tinungutumo.
Olam Alhaji Bandin Drame.
That was Alhaji Bandin Drame.
And what year was this?
Sanjumale Moti.
O ma sangoma manghakilo ma mano betembo minto tensai.
That one I cannot recall the year at this moment.
And can you tell us how you became a member of the Supreme Islamic Council?
Afonye nata ke Supreme Islamic Council kafudingoti nyadile.
Supreme Islamic Council nim president osita.
Supreme Islamic Council, when a president is elected,
executive member tale,
he will also select executive members.
Wakola.
After that,
ikana mo talulu fanan tombong.
They will select another 50 individuals.
Wolfana member ti council okono.
So that those also become members of the council.
Nte benta wotombondiro fe mo talulu tombong.
I was a part of the 50 who were selected to become members.
And what is the role of the general membership of the Supreme Islamic Council as opposed to the executive membership?
Ako Supreme Islamic Council ila lodula wala ila duko famu muneti ko nyaton kolu fana la lodula mumenti Supreme Islamic Council kafo nyinkono.
Itolu itomonda dalilo minkama.
The reason why they were selected,
dalilo femba mumunti.
The main job for that position is
so
that Muslims speak with one voice. Let them not have disagreements inside their places of prayer. This was also within that we pray together when the time comes, when fasting also comes, we fast together. Let Muslims not have disagreements. This is to say that the Supreme Islamic Council would become an umbrella under which every Muslim would be. The use of an umbrella, we all know, is two reasons. That is to say that let the sun not burn you. And when it is during the rain season, so that you don't get wet. I think this was the reason why it was set up.
So you were talking about the functions really of the Supreme Islamic Council, and I believe in summary what you're saying is that it was to promote unity within the Muslims in the country.
Amunta ibe Supreme Islamic Council la lodula mem fokanteng wala mnyinti ko ka kata ka kambe mukidimande ka yirwande aninka bambande Gambia banko ka ngamira walem.
Yes.
Was there any difference at all in your role as a member of the council and the role of the executive members?
Ako ni kake council dingoti Supreme Islamic Council aning kake kunton koti Supreme Islamic bundala fatel lañi lodulalo atel kamentama aniwo kunton kolu kamentama fo al lodulalo fatatale bang
hako.
Yes.
Wadon la doko femba
Yes, the chief executive, yes.
The main responsibility of the executive that is to say that if something happens or an emergency, or if there is something that comes from outside for the country, or something happen on the side of the government, or if something comes from the outside to the council, they are the ones that used to handle that. And they will decide what ought to be done with that. After that, we will then get to know what is happening. I can give you an example. When they say during the month of Ramadan, let's go and greet the president, these 50 individuals, all of them never go. But those that are in the executive, those that are the bigger heads, those are the ones that go. That is one example.
Thank you very much for that. Did you have any relationship with the ex-president Yahya Jammeh at any point during your career?
Akoila loko kono. Yahya Jammeh membe president yala nunjang. Focus on the mentality tema nu wuchi okono bang.
Namanan sila de malo.
Yes, before he became a president, I didn't know him.
But I
came to know that after he sat down and became president,
State House.
They said they wanted to do a prayer called Kitimo at the State House.
1994.
In 1994.
Imam Sidia Sise call.
I was called by Imam Sidia Sise.
Akonye kitimo nyantakela mansakela kordato.
And said to me that this prayer was to take place at the State House.
But we
have selected you to be the first preacher there in the Mandinga language. Because your preaching is always highly appreciated by people. I said to him, fine. That was the first time going there.
And who was this Imam, Sidia Sise?
Sidia Sise, Alma Neman Kafarka Abantale.
Sidia Sise, may God have mercy on him, he is late.
Barafanamu Deputy Imam Odoleti Milka Salindro Kanun State House.
But he was also one of the deputy imams that led prayers at the State House.
I know that you've said your preaching was quite popular within the community and that's why you were selected. Can you tell us of any other reasons why you were selected for such an important role?
Ako ayalonko ko ya fanya min ila kawando kadi ya molie ni kawando ke ako mudalilo tibare abela filanyim fana lon na folum kudo fana bijele men sake men silafa o dalilo kan me yakendi ye tombon kawo lodula dila.
I believe that the night of Laylatul Qadr is one of the most important nights in Islam. Is that correct?
Akaya lonko katu Laylatul Qadri asuto kitimo suto musuto kuma baleti misilmoli.
And for you to be chosen to do that task, not only at any mosque, but at the State House Mosque, you must have been very influential during those days. Can you tell us, why you were selected?
Ako kadu lungu membe bunyari wonya ko kitimu lungu ako woto yenete tombong andun karana lonna jamale bijambari yenete tombong pour que kafumulu menbe kawando kala wodin kirato ako woto wo muku bunya balete ako bitum fo kube glari nga komale de labijele bang iseme yitandi nonna me yo sab
nyen dalila bije ku fulalem.
If there is a reason, then is two issues. First of all, I speak many of the local languages. Secondly, I don't intimidate anyone with my preachings.
How many languages do you speak?
The language that I speak now, I know it. Wolof too, I speak it and I understand it. Fula too, I speak it and I understand it. Arabic language, I speak it and I understand it. English, even though I'm not very fluent, but I understand it and I am suspicious when one speaks. By the grace of God, these are clear to me.
And you've already promised that you will speak another language during the course of your testimony today. Is that okay?
That still stands if time will permit.
Thank you. We will appreciate that. Please go on and explain.
What?
You were explaining why you were chosen for this special task by Jame.
That is what I said. I said TRRC knew me because we used to meet during Gamos. We meet in conferences. We meet at several inaugurations of mosques, new mosques. Even before becoming an imam, I used to inaugurate new mosques. Yeah, because the reason they look at is that I am also a sharif. Because of that respect and that standing in the community, they give me tasks like inaugurating new mosques.
And what is the significance of you being a sheriff?
To be a sheriff, the significance of it is that what a lot of people learned, especially Islamic scholars, is that the sheriffs are direct descendants of the Prophet. And this was in fact stated, this is stated inside the Quran itself. If you hear Ahl al-Bayt in the Quran, that means the immediate family of the Prophet. That house was built by Allah himself. This is why people accord a high level of respect to the second reason, the Prophet gave instructions that he will live here. But that I left three things here which I want you to hold on dearly for me.
Kitab Allahi al-Qur'an.
God's holy book, the Quran.
Wa sunnati aninna taransilo.
The Sunnah and also my ways.
Wa itrati aninna dimbayaru.
And my family.
Akokoten alsal dingol karandi fen sabale yewol kanu.
And also he said, teach your children three things that they must love.
Ye ala kanu.
That they love God.
Yente kanu.
They love me.
Yendingol kanu.
And love my children.
Dalilodo.
The other reason,
kila batata bake.
The Prophet suffered a lot.
Janna benyin dino sambalana.
Before he brought this religion.
Arkabriyata.
But when they took it,
they had an
agreement and said, let us go to the Prophet and ask him so that we could trouble him, so that we could compensate him, as the Wolof would say, to soothe his heart. He said, but before they arrived, God sent Angel Gabriel to the Prophet. He said to him, when they come and ask you what you shall do for them, which will make you happy, I will give you a reply which you must reply them.
ولم لا أسألكم عليه أجرا إلا المودة في القربى ملا في عليا جو في النجا.
That is, I do not want you to reward me with anything here.
نالبي كوكلا من بنت جيتو سميان دام باي خول.
If anything that you are to do which will soothe me,
alindingolu kanunye nintija.
Love my children in my absence.
Walanna alfale sirifolu bunya ye kanu.
This is why the elders show respect to the sheriffs and they also show them love. This is it.
Thank you very much. And Mr. Interpreter, it soothed me. It's pleased me rather than soothe me.
Counsel.
Thank you. And Imam, you've already said that as direct descendants of the Prophet, you were entrusted with carrying on his teachings.
Ako amunta wairi ibota jonyima la lasilo le kono amunta wala nafanang ibe continue kan ila karandirola.
Kato ayola ako buistu mualliman kila ko buistu mualliman yente kina mpurunga na molle karandi oto momo batabale nyanta karandiro kala.
Yes, because the Prophet said, I was sent to teach people, so that anyone who is directly descended from him, you must also be teaching people.
Surwal ko don sabay mo gën nga donno sabay de.
The Wolof
Don sabay mo gën nga donno sabay.
The Wolof said to follow in your father's footsteps and inherit from him is better than bitu wala ba mumuneti.
Don sabay. Mo gën nga donno sabay.
Wala ye ifama keta. Wala fisiata bitu ila ba ngode mo le kotolo.
It means, Mr. Chair, being like your father is better than inheriting your father.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Esa, for that translation. And Imam, the sheriffs in the Gambia, where did they originate from?
Ako sirifolu melbe Gambia ibota mintole.
Sirifolu ila chosano bota daming milbe Gambia wale mu murtani banko kanti.
The history of the sheriff who are resident in the Gambia is from Mauritania.
Let's just go back and continue with the relationship you had with Jammeh and what kind of work you did for him at State House. You've already mentioned the Gamas. Was there any other thing that you did?
Ako ngamuru Jamila Karola inate mo benu nyaming ka gamolu men ka State House ani dina ku ko tangulu men ke ta mandije folu be ko la ku do fanan so don tale kamen do ko kay bang
Jammeh abama de janning mbe talate abama anka kitimo ke walenu.
Before I went to Jammeh, I used to do kitimos for Jammeh's mother.
Otumo sukula la babje kafa Al Hasana Jata jolale mu wale kan sambaje.
At that time there was a big religious singer called Al Hassan Jata who usually comes for me to accompany him to Jammeh's mother during the kitim.
Ando ayen samba kanilai fanansinya jama purukata gamo kije.
And he took me to Kanilai on many occasions to hold gamos there.
Ko kelenu.
I used to do that before.
And can you tell us who Jammeh's mother was?
Ako tumo Jammeh ba mamu jumalti.
Ngatomi longa de wole Asombi Bojang.
The name that we know her by is Asombi Bojang.
And where was she living at that point?
Utembo abesiri mindole.
Wato minantaka kitimo ka utuma be Bakaule.
At that time when I used to do kitimo for her, she was in Bakau.
And can you remember the year 2005?
Ako foi hakilo sebula 2005 sangola lebang.
Hakilo sebula no wala de.
Yes, my mind can recall that.
Around the month of January.
Amunta January karo ma fangola.
Wale fangum.
Yes.
That is it.
Did anything happen?
Ako foku ketale otembo bang.
Ubale ketale otembo.
A big thing happened that time.
During that time, what kind of work were you doing?
Ako otembo ebe mundo kulela nung.
Otumonka almame yake airport.
At that time, I was an imam at the airport.
O wati kilunka karandiro ke Islamic Institute Brikama.
At that same time, I was also teaching at the Islamic Institute in Brikama.
O wati kilo muhaj guide lati ninji ayela hijilal kata.
During that same time, I was also a Hajj guide with GIA.
When conference all ning gamolu man killing.
That was not the same with the conferences and the gamos.
Please tell us what happened after you were appointed Hajj guide in 2005. You've already told us that you had been appointed Hajj guide before, so this was not the first time. But tell us what happened in 2005.
Ako ya fonye mule kita 2005. Amunta yeta Hajj guide dia la janniwo. Bari mule kita nung janni ibe tala si usinya fulanjaw.
Min kata wo yentale foka pare.
What happened was that I was recruited after.
Saying tale tuta.
Now what was left was just to travel.
Bari ngakilo Obama o sango visa ku kole ata pake.
But I can recall at that year, acquiring a visa was very difficult.
Were you appointed by the GIA, as in just like the previous occasions?
Ako GIA family yeta banko yeta nyamin sinya follow.
Yes, they were the ones.
Do you have a copy of your appointment letter with you?
Ako safe letter o men na purketa fo abebul lebang.
Are.
Yes.
Can we please have it? Thank you.
Abako.
Ako phone sa asutu no ba.
Hani, hey, bako. Ani posanto. Kaiti jamu biye. Ha, wala. Wala ma. Ani on. Wala. Wala ma.
No, that's not the document.
Is it the document?
This is the order from the court.
Nimu order ti mendi la kiti bundala.
Nana tanunjan na sila follow kabiri job interview.
I came with it in the first time I came here when I was being interviewed by Job.
Ni hakilo mambo ngatu Jobule.
If I have not forgotten, I had left it with Job.
Thank you very much. We will sort that out later.
Ako numbara bitum dobola nyoto nyatonto. Ay baraka.
We will arrange for it to be sent to the commissioners afterwards. Yeah, you were just telling us about your preparations for the Hajj and also doing your roles as Hajj guide. Just continue and tell us what you did and what happened.
Anim fanang guide hiji guide wo fanang alla kolu nata nyadi le anim mune nata ke obekola.
Wotumo parendiro ketale bare kungamin fo wosango visalu tardetale.
During that time, all the preparations took place, but like I told you, that year acquiring visas was very difficult.
Ntol mil nyanta tala follow ntol la visa le funtitale.
Those of us who had to go first, our visas came out.
Antunda nyanta tala avion follow lela.
We were supposed to travel with the first aeroplane.
Barim fama wosango afana nyanta tala hijilale.
But my father, that year, he too had to go for a pilgrimage.
Atela visa tardeta.
His visa was delayed.
Anuntela lafo mintu wala mu na etanyon na purunga assist.
And my intention was to go with him so that I could assist him.
But atela visa nata tarde.
But his visa was delayed.
Atela visa nata bula second flight olokon.
His visa made it that he had to come with the second flight.
Then aranna molu dani.
I pleaded to my people.
Contest ta second flight to Modo Central of Plus or ta first flight.
So that I could travel with the second plane and someone will take my place and travel with the first plane.
Inatan Sowala.
And I was granted that request.
Famala visa natabo.
My father's visa eventually came out.
Teneolon Yantatala.
We were to travel on a Monday.
Ning hakilo mamba January karotil tang.
If I have not forgotten, on the 10th of January.
But
they said the flight was departing in the night. These other ones traveled on Sunday. On that Monday morning, at that time there was a CID officer working at the airport. His name was Pateba.
Anata jame oto ayaitan mosque committee la kala muso uluta alafta kulliyo bekela tenelungo.
He came to the mosque and informed the mosque committee that his wife had a baby and he wanted to do the christening ceremony on Monday.
Natakacha.
We had a discussion.
Ikoni atarta imam manta mafawo sitaje.
We agreed that if the imam did not go, then he would present himself.
Ole munte fangoti.
And that was myself.
Nate tamatana.
And if we were to travel,
nse mo fula tombong,
then we would select two individuals.
Those
will be present at the naming ceremony on behalf of the mosque. Monday came, and then they said the flight is in the night. I said, well, let me just go ahead and attend the naming ceremony since the flight is in the night. I left my father in the house. I also left my mother at home. I left my wife's home. I left my children and my students all at home. I went as an individual. This is the pride of a monkey pride, the head of the monkey pride. When we were going, I had my shirt on, my head cover, and my mobile phone. Where did the naming ceremony take place?
Sukuta Sabiji.
At Sukuta Sabiji.
Korda Juma kono.
In what compound?
Sambabaya.
In Sambaba's compound.
Sambaba Juma.
Which Sambaba?
Wole mu interior minister tinu.
He was the interior minister then.
Owato.
At the time.
And what time was this?
What did you malam?
Talantang.
10 o'clock.
And Pateba and Sambaba, what is their relationship?
Pateba and Sambaba, foi dentalebang.
Namin kalamuta wala mu kotoni doko wala mu de.
What I am aware is that they were brothers.
Please go ahead.
Akwetenteng.
Mfutata kulidula.
We got to the naming ceremony.
Mbe Sambabala salo kono.
We were in the sitting room of Sambaba.
Nin Sabiji Alfalu.
With the elders of Sabiji.
Hakilove Balamane Kanje.
I can recall Balamane.
Barmi si ofa mendi.
But what even delayed the sitting?
Ikonkaila almame bale batu Alhaji Ismaila Bey.
They said that we were waiting for their main imam, Alhaji Ismaila Bey.
Wale manna.
He was the one that did not come. That day, people wanted me to preach. Because I used to hold programs in Sukuta as well. We were in that discussion. I had a call on my mobile phone. I picked it up. And the voice said, is that the imam? I asked, which imam? There are many imams.
Imam AL Haiba.
He said, Imam AL Haiba. I asked where? He said, the one that leads prayers at the airport. I said, yes, that one is me. He asked, where are you? I said, I am in Sukuta. Where? I said, I am at the home of Sambaba. I asked him, you also, who are you?
Akonye ka fontele Babukar Kasama.
He said to me, I am the one they call Babukar Kasama.
Nkai sela hajo fonyanoba.
I asked him, can you tell me your reason for calling?
Konye ha.
He said yes.
Ntele mo NIA la nyaton ko airport.
I am the head of the NIAs at the airport.
Nka ha ngemo ma wolonne de.
I said yes, I know you personally.
Nkai mo neketa.
I asked him, what happened?
Akonye ntate yale.
He said to me, I went to your home
Metaraje.
and I did not find you there.
But ngela talibe keba taraje.
But I met your senior student,
Kamye Lamin Jeju.
the one they call Lamin Jeju,
Akoy findita.
and he told me that you went out.
Ngani nga foila number babul leba.
I asked him if he had your number,
Akoha.
and he said yes.
Ayela number dinna.
And he gave me your number.
But inne kilo dalilo.
But the reason for calling you,
Ikoy sola telale.
they said that they needed you
Na bumbato.
at our headquarters,
NIA ya Banjul.
at the NIA in Banjul.
Mbinakan.
I am on my way.
Nkai bismillah mbijanne.
I said to him, fine, I'm here.
And this OCNIA at the airport, was he Babukar or Bakari Gassama?
Bakar le. Molka Babukar do ka fa Bakar, but Bakari ka kilwal.
But the name is Bakari, that's what they usually call him, Bakari. But sometimes some people call him Babukar.
But Bakar le lota bake.
But Bakari is the well-known name.
Thank you. Tell us what happened after you put the phone down.
Kobirin kumandiro banda, telephone kumandiro banda, mune natake.
Amawati si.
It didn't take long after.
Ay kiliro murundina.
He called again
Konye imam untelem.
and said to me, Imam, it's me,
Kasama.
Kasama.
Mfele korda dabatu.
Here I am at the gate.
Ise funtinoba.
Can you come out?
Nko ha.
I said yes.
Mfintita.
I went out.
Konye nate kamale.
He said to me, we have come to pick you up
Katu malla fi dinni ngoliena.
because I did not want the genius to come
Embarrass.
to come here and embarrass me,
Embarrass you.
Nte.
to embarrass me
Katu yumu alfalet.
because they didn't want to come and embarrass me because I was an elder.
Nkai bari yentara bengolla de.
I said to him, but you found me in a meeting.
Nim fundita tan ngaminul to koma manki baro ko soto be jakallal.
If I should live like this and did not give any message, the people that I am with, they will be
Ni sen so ngamuru
they'll
de.
be surprised.
Ni son so ngamuru.
If you can allow me to return
Ngata sarodi
and announce to them,
kola nganata.
then we could live after.
Ako hani.
He said, no,
Itamu alfalet.
you are an elder.
Ni tata ni ya foye.
If you return and told them,
Chobe siala.
there will be a lot of commotion.
So bula drongata.
Just board the vehicle and let's go.
Ngo bismillah.
I said, okay.
Mbulata motoko.
I boarded the vehicle.
Ngan kungolo Banjul.
We headed towards Banjul.
Kabiri nunta Banjul.
When we got into Banjul,
Mantani NIA la dabala de.
we did not go through the main gate of the NIA.
Maningol hamuna la siring kandingo yen sambani woltola.
They took me through the back door.
Bayan sate dingol la ka sate siring kandingo la tolle bije tolle je siring kandingo wala na sambani siring kandingo la.
Because usually the natives of a village would know the back door, the back ways, so they were the ones there, so they knew where to take me.
Imam, I just want to interrupt you there and ask you some follow-up questions. Why do you think they took you through the back way rather than the front gates?
Akala ftelon la jedo manding ay nyinin ka ko lol ako foy fonga yalo no munan almandun dabala foy samba sirin kandingu la kadung ko madala.
Amen mira wala mu.
What I thought is that
Sumo bugala fe dula fanure ngala.
a thief does not like a white space.
Anda tabe sunyaro la bara be mo sunyale la.
And he was stealing because he was stealing a human being.
O kamala wala nang mkata dabala mankoy.
That was the reason why to go through the main door was not safe.
Sumo kala fe dula dendere ngodoronela.
A thief likes at a hidden place.
Wala na yen sambani ko madala.
That was why I was taken through the back door.
And the way you were smuggled in, would that be also consistent with the fact that OCNI Bakari Gassama did not also want you to inform the people at the naming ceremony about where you were going?
Ako Bakari Gassama aye kulloto dundi ilawo suwo kono nyamen kay samba usirin kandingula kana koma silola. Ako fo asekeno wodali la kilungole ya sabu amampare nung puriye sara ila molula ini menu benung kulli dulato.
Ako kato ni sungobe sunyaro la kamin sunya boka la fifenti ya la fiango jana ba sunya la anda ben sunya ka molle kono amalla fe wali alon ka kan sunya le ko.
Yes, because when a thief is stealing, he normally does not want the owner of the property to see what is being stolen, and because he was stealing me away from my people, he did not want me to be seen.
So is it your view that you were being kidnapped?
Amunta ila jero lo nyintiko ibe mutakang force wala kono ke kulloto samba.
Ade? Yes.
And as you sat in the vehicle being driven from Sukuta to Banjul, what was going through your mind? Imam, you know, we all know the nature of Arabs. So perhaps you could tell us what was going through your mind or how you were feeling.
Ako, watu mebe motokono. Ibe samba kang, ibe mira kanu munela. Ako kadumbe arabolu kalango lonne, andu ikata wolale. Bari bitu ibe te samba kan tumo menna, ite kamu kulle mira nu wotembo ifango sondo mokono.
Ngami mira wala minti ko de bamba onani sise ki deta. Sise e pare kunte wala ba kunna tolo.
Well, what I can say about that is like something like a crocodile. If it becomes alone with a cat, well, the cat should be ready because they will either break his head or he'll be swollen.
Mr. Chair, can we have a better interpretation of that? Can we have a better interpretation of that for the record?
Not from me.
I think Baba may volunteer.
No. If a fox is lonely with a
Can you use your mic, please?
Bambango in this case is something that catches chicken.
A fox.
Well, okay, it can be a fox, it can be anything, because where I come from, not only foxes catch chickens. There are other things, even sometimes wild dogs eat chickens. So that's what he said. If that becomes lonely with a chicken, then it should be ready because the head will be broken.
You understand?
Please go ahead, Imam.
Bakari ate ente jindile dorong.
Bakari just dropped me.
Amuruta.
And he returned. I was sitting on a chair.
Let's just go back, Imam, because we wanted to know what happened during the journey in the car. You've already told us how you felt about the situation. And you mentioned your phone, is that correct?
Ako, ngaburu komodo anding, be mutoko no tumomen hakilo be bori kan kulu menukang. Ako itata lahanfo yela telefono la kumofo.
Telefono ila lua ako niye muteka telefono fale.
Yes, the telephone, according to their laws, when you are being arrested, you have to put it off.
Ngo fale.
I put it off.
And did you have any conversation with anyone whilst you were in the car before you were asked to switch it off?
Ako fa ni modo be kacha kane ni mosi diamule motoko no albita kan tumomen janni bafula ye telefono nyimfa.
Kabirin tata nyato.
Yes.
Fonse telefono malanoba.
Yes, after we left for some time, I asked him if I could put on the telephone. He said to me, yes. But despite that short gap, those that I left behind called me. And they asked me, where are you exactly? I said to them, I am going with somebody to the house. He has come to me on a mission. After that, he told me to switch it off again. And I switched it off. But they did not know where I was going to.
And do you think the reason why he asked you to switch off your phone was because he didn't want you contacting anybody or perhaps anyone knowing about your whereabouts?
Ako fe asikeno nyintiko ni aja ko telefono fa amalla fele ni modo diamu walla amalla fi ya long e be damen walla libita kan damen faske o daliloti ba
ngalonga ngoma tanal drola na ku ngamala bari mole mo ngalon ne ayelong tolle be sir nga airport aka salin koma anka akananna suo konon ka kacha ngalo o malole atna ku ngamala bari kabirin kol kuma seta dron ngajo ko akwa stop mfana ngafa.
Yes, he allowed me to switch it on, but as far as he's somebody who is to pray behind me, and there were a lot of things that we interact, so that might be the reason he allowed me to switch it on. But when this call came in, I think that's the main reason why he told me to switch it off, because he didn't want me to continue communicating with other people.
Did anything else happen to you whilst you were in the car?
No, nothing happened to me there.
So you went to the NIA through the back gate, and what happened when you got there?
This is what I said. When we arrived, Bakari just dropped me and went away. I was sitting there. No one told me whether it was black or white. Until the 2 p.m. prayers.
Can you tell us whether he just dropped you off at NIA or he actually handed you over to someone?
Ako bral futaje aye jindi lalal drong aye tutula je fodum aye la ko nying aya cika aya dum mo dolle bulu men yalon ko wolle nata tentengite la kola.
Ay mol tarajele nak.
He met people there.
But he
did not tell me who they were. He just asked me to sit down, and I sat down there with those people. But those people also did not come to ask me my reason for going there. I was just sitting down, and we were looking at each other.
And up to this point, after O.C. Gassama kidnapped you, as you said, did he tell you the reason why he was taking you to the NIA headquarters?
Ako, why risilang kuona take wonya atenying O.C. Gassama why refaida atele muta ke samba fa ay dalila foyen ne munan na abe muta la pour ke samba NIA wala dinkirato wonya.
What he
told me was that I am sent to come and pick you up. That was what he told me.
And they never told you anything either up to the point that you just mentioned, 2 p.m. What happened after 2 p.m.?
Ako bitu imalna fem foye ko ya fo nyami be siri ni nyilbe nyoju be la hanfo selfana selwato sita talamfula biro keta munena biro sita han munena take kotake
misiro mimbela je ntata salfana sali intele tambita mol nyato ndala nga mol sali ni je salfana.
The mosque that was close by, I went and held prayers there. I was the one who led the prayers there.
Kabringa salfana sali ngambandi
after the 2 p.m. prayers,
jefana mol kumata mabakele de.
There also a lot of people praised me and talked to me.
Because
the reason is a lot of them who knew me, they know that I guided many people on these Hajj pilgrimages. So in fact that day also some were even telling me, this year also, are you going? I told them, I think I will be going. Then they said, well, this year those whom you are going to guide will have a very good Hajj. After we completed the prayers,
we came out of the mosque. I saw one vehicle standing by the gate.
Pajero.
It was a Pajero. It had tinted glasses. If you were inside, no one could see you from the outside. But it was white in color. They told me, get into this vehicle. I got into that vehicle again.
And who told you to get into the vehicle?
Those that came to take me away. But I don't know them. Because they were not putting on any uniforms. They put me inside the vehicle. We headed
Banjul police bumbato.
To the Banjul police headquarters.
Njita.
We alighted.
How many of them were there?
Mofula.
There were 2.
Yes, go ahead.
Abrin Selta Sando.
When we went upstairs,
Ntatam fanje daming.
where I found myself,
Olom Jata Baldela office okono.
that was in Jata Balde's office.
What Jata Balde?
Yeah, who was Jata Balde?
Jata Balde.
Jata Balde wotumo yukatele mu CID la nyaton koti.
Jata Balde, at the time, they said he was the head of the CID.
In Sambola office.
They took me to his office.
Kabri yendundi.
When they took me inside,
Ibe fintitale.
all of them went out
Yenna mofulo tuje.
and left me with him alone.
Yedata.
And they closed the door behind.
Jata yelong.
Jata knew me,
Nga Jata long.
and I also know Jata.
Jata mu fulo leti.
Jata is a Fuller,
Along kunga fula ka moy.
and he knows that I speak Fuller.
Akonye maudo ko hodu.
He asked me, Maudo Kohodu?
That means, what is it?
Mfana ngaja bankai mi lamdi mama sabu ko an noddi kam sa noddi neddo kay halana dum walla mbadana dum.
Yes, I also responded to him that, well, I am also asking you the same question. Because if you call somebody and that person comes, there are 2 things. Either you do something for that person or you tell the person something. This is why I am here.
Ayede.
He kept quiet.
Akonye fula kan otokoteke.
He said to me in Fuller again,
Wodi ko halda e lamungu.
Is there anything that you said about this government?
Walla wodi ko halda e lamdo o.
Or is there anything that you said about the president himself?
Ngajabi.
I responded to him,
Ada danyi cassette do halmi lamdo walla do halmi do lamu tegamo minana mona.
I told him, if you have a cassette where I said something about the government or something about the president himself, can you play the cassette so that I can listen to it?
Walla ada danyi do dum winda jaltinana kam tegana in yeso am wi'a kam ko dum kalda walla ko dum badda.
Or if it is something written down, can you show me the written document and tell me this is what you said about the government or this is what you said about the president?
Walla ko neddo tumi ka walla makko min haali walla ko min wadi on neddo haala dum o adda dum o jodo mi jodo da o haala ko waxtu hombo e ko tuma do halmi in.
Okay, if it is another person who alleged that I said something about the president or about the government, can you please bring that individual, let him sit in front of me and repeat to me what I said about the government or what I said about the president?
Ayede fameta.
he kept quiet for some time.
O kam o aljuma yawtuno ko wanno da kutuba sabu dum ko tene wonno.
He told me this last Friday, what was your sermon? Because that day that they brought me to him was on a Monday. Then he asked me this last Friday, what did you say in your sermon? I responded to him in full. I told him I always talk about current affairs during my sermons. I told him, you know that right now we are in the period of the Hajj, the pilgrimage. I used to talk about the pilgrimage, and my sermon, what I said in the sermon is only about pilgrimage. He asked me in Fula again, didn't you talk anything about politics? I responded to him that, well, you don't know me wearing a hat concerning politics or shoes concerning politics or dresses concerning politics, or did you know me to be somebody who used to wear those things about politics? He said no. He said, you are somebody who only talks about Allah and His Prophet. That's where our discussion ended.
You mentioned that Jata Balde was the head of the CID. Do you know what particular position he held?
Jata Balde lum CID wala kebati. Fo ala makamu ala palaso fo yalo ne utuma eka komandi nyadile.
Well, what I knew was that he was the overall head. But I don't know what other name they gave him.
Do you know whether his title was called the Crime Management Coordinator, which is the CMC?
Ako foye signal lomba ka fatale num crime management coordinator même marta kukurun kolu be bonyoto na kumbengola e ka fo place o meno to CMC.
Yes, I heard that there. He was also called by that title.
And after you asked him all of the questions that you just said, did he show you anything to prove these allegations he made?
Ako biri alio diamo be ke yeo kumolu be fae fo atenata fenne bonde kaita ndila ko ikole yenyin ni nyine fo.
Ani?
No.
What happened next?
Mune natake okola.
Mbije?
We were there.
Ala telephone okumata.
His telephone rang.
Ayata.
He picked it up.
Ani mimbe diamo la malong.
I did not know with whom he was speaking with.
And
I was not also hearing what that other person was saying. But with him whom we are facing each other with, what proved that he was speaking with somebody, he had only one response which he was making. And that one remained in my ears.
Yes, sir, boss.
And that was yes, sir, boss.
Yes, sir, boss.
Yes, sir, boss.
Yes, sir, boss.
Yes, sir, boss. That one remained in my ears. After a long time, he placed the telephone. After that, yes, sir, boss stopped. He said to me, go to the junior officer's office and sit there. I went out of his office. I went and sat with the juniors.
And who do you believe he was referring to by saying yes, sir, boss?
Yes, sir, boss.
No, I would not know that, but I know that it's somebody who is superior to him that he would be responding to yes, sir, boss.
Please continue and tell us what happened next.
When I went to the juniors, I sat down there for the whole day. They did not say to me anything until sunset. Those that were to go home went home. Those that were to come for the night shift came.
And who did you find in that particular office?
There were many. But those also, their leader, he was called Jawara Ture. He was also one of my companions. He was in charge of those that were seated in that office. I recognized him, but these others, I did not know them.
And what office was this?
Office Jumalo Mnyenti.
Is the office, I don't know which they call serious crimes, I'm not sure.
You said you spent the whole day there. Did anything happen to you whilst you were there for the rest of the day?
They did not do anything to me, but they did not also do anything for me.
Not anything for him, but rather anything to him.
They did not do anything to him, and they did not also do anything for him.
Okay, thank you. Did they give you water to drink?
That is why I am telling you that they did not do anything to me, but they did not also do anything for me.
Did they give you any food to eat? We know this, but we need to hear it from you. It needs to come from you.
What I'm used to is that you take water after taking food. The one that does not give you food, I'm not sure will give you water.
Were you told about your rights? For example, that you had a right to a lawyer?
Ani.
No.
Did they tell you the reason why you were arrested and brought to them?
Ani mo fanam fonyi.
No, they did not tell me that as well.
Were you allowed to contact a family member?
Ani.
No.
What happened to your phone?
No, that one was dumb.
Can you explain what you mean?
At that time, the telephone was in their possession.
Did they seize anything else apart from your phone?
Ani.
No.
Tell us what happened towards the end of the day.
We had our 7 p.m. prayers
Banjul police station at
the Banjul police station there. After the 7 p.m. prayers, another vehicle came and parked. That one was a pickup. It was ash color. They told me, get into this one. I got into it.
And who were the people who asked you to get into the vehicle this time around?
Those that came to pick me up, those that came with the pickup, they were the ones who came upstairs and took me.
Were they the same people who dropped you off from the NIA?
No, they were not the ones.
This is a good place to stop, Imam. Unfortunately, we don't have much time. We are up for our 30-minute break, and when we come back, we will continue. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. That's all for the witness for now until we come back.
Imam akolga mudin kira kendel tingalo wairi in daha wati follow sita le bitun silang ninta ta minute tansa ba daha nimruta nang insitenteng.
Barak.
Thank you.
Thank you, Council, and thank you, Imam. Imam, how large was your congregation at the mosque on Fridays at the airport?
Imam ako ekatambi menu nyato ke salindi jumasalola airport wala sali watu onasita fo inola nkulu min ka sali koma isiyata le bang ibuitale
ako amanda wolda mala mol ka bosate bantalale kana jumo bainda airport o sansan kono.
Yes, but it was not only those people come from the town and come to the airport to pray.
Nga kala mutako ye civil aviation na boso fangala allocate jumalung wala kata molta silo kanke samba na ni jumo batale fintini.
I am aware that civil aviation allocated a bus which goes out to collect people and bring them for the Friday prayers, after which it will take them back.
Andulunta ol milika tama ani minil kana ni jumo etare beka salinkomale.
And the people, travelers who are always on the way when Friday prayers arrive, they all come and pray behind me.
Thank you very much indeed. We will take a 30-minute break and come back at 12:05. Meeting is adjourned.